Hello everyone, myself Bhumi Patel, Assistant Professor at LG Institute of Engineering and Technology in Department of Electronics and Communication. Today we will going to discuss about the parts of the control valve, unit number 4, controls valves. So in the last session we had studied what is control valve, definition of control valve, importance of control valve, how to connect the control valve in the system, and what is the stability requirement for the control valve. So here you can see that one type of control valve mechanism is given. Here you in this diagram you can see that whenever the valve is in the closed position, no flow is there on the output side, and the valve in the open condition, flow is going through to input to output. So what is the control valve? A control valve is the most commonly used final control elements used to regulate fluid flow in a process. So control valve is used to start the process, stop the process, and the third important function of the control valve is to regulate the fluid flow in a process. So this is the basic control valve diagram representation of a typical process control loop. So here you can see that these control loop are designed to keep a process variable. Which type of process variable we have considered? Pressure, flow, level, and temperature. So this type of process variable within a required operating range, that means a set point, to ensure a quality end product is produced. Now each of these loops receive and internally create the disturbance that affect the process variable. PV means the process variable. So the disturbance affect the process variable. Interaction from the other loop in the network also provide the disturbance, so that also affect the process variable, because in the field there are only one loop is not running at a time. So whenever the disturbance is produced, a process variable will be changed to reduce the effect of this load disturbance. Sensor and transmitter collect the information about the process variable and its relationship to some desired set point. So first important work for the control valve. So we have always connect a sensor in the feedback loop. So whenever the disturbance is generated, sensor collect the information from the controller, okay, and receive the signal to the set point and decide whatever the input is going to next. Okay, when all the measuring, comparing and calculation are done, some type of final control elements must be implemented, the strategy selected by the controller. So first of all, in the closed loop system, you already know we cannot connect the control valve. Whenever the disturbance is generated, a sensor provides some information through the controller and generate such type of feedback signal which is go to the summing point, and the input of the summing point is the set point. So after the summing point, they are generated the new input signal, which is controlled by the controller. And whenever we get this type of signal, then we can connect the final control element. And here the most common types of final control element in the process control loop is a control valve. So this is the main function of the control valve. The control valve manipulates a flowing fluid such as gas, steam, water or chemical compounds to compensate for the load disturbance and keep a regulator process variable as close as possible to the desired set point. So control valve is a critical part of the control loop. Okay, now some of the peoples who talk about the control valve are really referring a control valve assembly. So the control valve assembly typically consists of a valve body and the internal trim part. So our next topic is control valve body assembly. Which type of assembly connected in the control valve? So in the control valve there are two main type of control valve design. Depending upon the action of the closure members, sliding stream and rotary, two types of valve is generated. So in the valve body assembly, they contain body, bonnet, bolting, seat ring, plug, stem, cage, packing, seal ring, gasket, and the last assembly is actuator assembly. So this is the two main types of control valve design. Depending upon the action, valve body assembly, and depending upon the rotary or linear motion, actuator assembly is generated. So you can see in the right side diagram of a control valve body diagram is given. In the top of the control valve, actuator is connected. After the actuator, a bonnet is connected. Between the bonnet and actuator, some packing is connected. The middle part of the control valve, it is called the stem. Then the body, disc and seat. So in the next slide, we have studied one by one valve body assembly. So the next one is the valve body. You can see in this diagram, this is the valve body of the control valve. This is the big portion of the valve body. So what is the valve body? Main flow boundary and pressure containing component. So what is the function of the body? It is the main fluid boundary and pressure containing component. It includes provision for securing internal parts. It secures the internal parts of the control valve and end connection so that allow installation in the pipeline. Whenever we connect the control valve with the pipeline, it is provide the end connection that allows the installation. So this is the valve body of the control valve. Now the next one is provision for attaching the bonnet. Okay, we can connect the bonnet in the control valve body provide a attaching from the bonnet. Now next one is the bonnet. So bonnet provides the enclosure to the valve plug stem and the packing. This is the upper part of the valve body. Here in this diagram you can see that this is the valve body of the control valve. In the upper side bonnet is connected. So what is the function of the bonnet? Bonnet provides the enclosure to the valve plug stem and the packing. This is the stem of the control valve. Also a measure pressure containing components and fluid boundary. So in the bonnet, bolted and threaded into the valve body, it is connected with the bolted and threaded, and bonnet locates and guides the valve stem, and it includes a bore from packing box. So this is the function of the bonnet. It is always connected with the valve body, and the upper portion of the bonnet is connected to the stem with the bolted or threaded valve body. Now next one is the trim. What is trim? Trim refers to all internal parts of a valve which are in flowing contact with the control fluid. So trim includes the valve plug, stem, cage, seat ring, plug sealing ring, gasket and packing part. So major portion of the control part is known as the trim. Here you can see that one type of control valve is given. This is the stem of the control valve. It is connected through the valve, and this is the body, and starting with the bonnet and ending with the upper side of body, whatever instrument connected, it is known as the trim part of the control valve. So mainly it includes the valve plug, stem, cage, seat ring, plug sealing rings, gasket and packing parts. Now one by one we have explained the trim components. So first component is plug. Now what is the plug? Plug provides the throttling control and shut off in globe valve. Now what is the function of globe valve? Globe valve are generally used for on purpose, off purpose and regulate purpose. Okay, so what is the function of plug? It provides the throttling control, means regulate and shut off the globe valve. Now valve plug is the portion which opens and closes to regulate the control valve function. Okay, type of the valve plug is critical, avoid leakage from the valve. So here you can see that this is the plug of the valve body, and its function to open and close to regulate the control valve function. Now it is always used to avoid the leakage from the valve. Now the next trim component is seat ring. What is seat ring? Seat rings in globe valves work with the valve plug to arrest leakage. Okay, so it is a diagram for the seat ring. Seat ring is always connected with the valve plug to avoid the leakage of the fluid. Now next one is cage. What is the cage? Provides plug guidance and flow characteristic. So this is the diagram or the symbol of the cage. Now what is the flow characteristic? In the flow we have get the different of characteristics: linear characteristics, non-linear characteristics, quick opening characteristics, equal percentage characteristics. So cage provides the plug guidance, and which type of flow characteristic you have given that it is operated. Now what is the stem? Connect the plug to the actuator. So this is the stem. Here the actuator is connected, and the below part of the stem always plug is connected. Now the parts of the control valve. First part is stem connector. Now what is the function of stem connector? A clamp in two pieces to connect the actuator stem to the valve plug stem. Okay, what is the stem connector? It is always connect the actuator and the valve plug stem. Okay, now what is the yoke? The connecting structure or part between the valve actuator and the bonnet assembly. Whatever the connecting structure in the control valve between the valve actuator and the bonnet, here you can see that it is known as the yoke of the control valve. Now next one is the gasket. So provide sealing between the matting surface. Now here we have two types of gasket. Here you can see in this diagram, this is the valve body, this is cage, this is seat ring, and this seat ring, a seat ring gasket is connected. Okay, here you can see that this is the valve plug, cage, this is the seam and the bonnet, and between the bonnet and seam, bonnet gasket is connected. So we have two types of gasket. First one is the bonnet gasket between the body and the bonnet. And what is the seat ring gasket? Between the seat ring and the body. So difference between the bonnet and seat ring gasket, it is connected between body and bonnet, and it is connected between seat ring and body. The next one is packing. So prevents leakage of the fluid through the valve stream. We have connect the packing in the stem, only prevent the leakage of the fluid. Now packing is a compressed tube from a tight seal between the packing box wall and the valve plug stem. Thank you everyone. If anyone have doubt, then contact me in this email ID.